Welcome in, everybody. It's been a while since me and Dave. You see what we're repping, man. We're happy. It's Win Daily Sports, obviously. This is the early pre-lock show. You see my man Dave got his kryptonite fist right there for
Yeah.
Philadelphia Phillies, baby. Listen, you know we're Philly guys. You got Dave got the hat. I got the jersey. I got the Art History 101 hat. It's all Philly love here. Listen, I hate to say it, New York people, but the Phillies are balling right now. Tremendous win tonight against Alcantara, one of the best pitchers in the league. Dave, they're tonight. I mean, I know you're not a wrestling guy, but CM Punk returns tonight. You got the Phillies win. I mean, a lot of stuff going on in the world tonight, Dave.
Listen, I'm a pop culture guy. I know what CM Punk is and what he does to the sport. And
Hell
man,
yeah.
I mean, if you look close enough, I got my Rock, I got my Ric Flairs, and I got my WWE belt right behind me. So
See,
I
we're
get it.
rolling.
Yeah,
Four
it's a
horsemen,
big night.
baby. Four
Big
horsemen
night.
country.
Lots of good stuff going on, but of course, that comeback was huge for the Phillies. And they're great baseball going on. The Mets are hot too. It's funny. The Phillies have won 7 in a row. Only called up one game on the Mets.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
That just shows you how good everybody's playing. Which
It is.
listen, it's good for the sport. I'll tell you what, man. I haven't been down there the last few weeks, but just watching on TV, Citizens Bank Park has become electric again. It's got that 2008 energy into it, which is we all know, we lived it. It's amazing. The Braves, they're starting to win. Grissom comes off first pitch, hits a home run. I mean, their prize rookie. I mean, everybody's balling right now. So this is going to be a really interesting mid-August and September. But Dave, we got 6 games today. Short little slate here. Interesting as always. Listen, we're going to do our home run props again, so make sure you tune in for that, and make sure you follow us at Win Daily Sports. You're hitting the subscription button, you're hitting the like button, and check it out. Get on the site. We got the prop miles up. We got the rankings up, getting you ready for NFL. We're giving away free gold for a month, man. You got to get involved. But Dave, ace of the slate, who is the pitcher we're riding the wagon with tonight?
Yeah,
today?
Obviously, a lot of tomorrow. Really, the only night game is the Field of Dreams game. So we're looking at this in the slate in the afternoon. A lot of good arms, but obviously at top, Dylan Cease. He's the man. Has the number 1 rated pitch in all of baseball according to Statcast. His slider is just filthy. He's a guy that is just day in, day out. I mean, he's had a couple rough starts, but he's one of the few that has a sub 2 ERA right now at 1.98. He's second in the majors after Alcantara has now popped up over 2 because of tonight. He's facing a soft Kansas City team. I know Perez is back and he's raking, but outside of that, they're sitting 15th since the All-Star break in average, 14th in WOBA, 12th in wins rated, runs created plus. So it's not a team I fear, and I think Cease can have a big game. He's had 2 big games against them already this season.
I like it. I mean, listen, he's the top dog, 10-4. But you know what? If you look at what he's been able to do, he's been very, very consistent. Dave, any other pitcher that maybe sticks out to you? Obviously, there's only 6 games on this slate, the 1 o'clock and the 3 o'clock games, but you got to start 2. Are you going double ace at Cecil Valdez, or maybe you bang out Merrill Carey at 9,100? Is there another guy maybe we could possibly look at to round this out?
Yeah, rounded out, I'm probably looking at 2, and they're way below those other 2 you mentioned just because of the price of Cease. Do I like Valdez? Yes, I like Kelly against Pittsburgh. But if I got to stick with Cease, I'm looking at Kyle Gibson tomorrow. Been really good for the Phillies. This isn't homer aid here. 25 in his last outing, DK points, 17.9 before that. Miami's terrible. We've talked about it. I think they had 8 total runs in the month of August coming into the game on Wednesday night. They were able to put 3, so they're 11 out of 8 games. They're not scoring. I think Kyle Gibson's a good one. And watch out for JT Brubacher. I know he's 2-10, but look at his ERA overall. His ERA is about 4.49. His FIP is a full run lower. He has a batting average balls in play at 344, second highest in the bigs. He's a guy that I think going forward, we can get some value out of. He got 9 points last game, roughed up before that, but before that, he had 8 straight games of double-digit points. I think he's decent. Arizona's not great. We've been able to attack Arizona before. So those 2, Gibson, Brubacher, and I think you're going to get low ownership too, which is a key.
Yeah, definitely. And when you talk about JT, listen, here's a guy who'll give you about 5.5 to 6 Ks per game, go about 5.5 to 6 innings, which is all you need in that $7,000 to $8,000 range. Now, what about the bats? Obviously, we're getting our home run props at the end here, but who's that stack that we're rolling with tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got to stick in St. Louis, in Colorado. And I'm looking at actually Colorado coming off a huge night on Tuesday night where they put up, 16. back at it on Wednesday night. A lot of runs being scored again. Air's hot, balls are flying. Dakota Hudson's terrible, and I
Yeah,
just
I
think,
know.
yeah, I mean his FIP's about a full run above his ERA, so we're looking at a different trend that we're predicting here. I think guys like Crone are obviously in play. You know, they've had some Grichuk has had some good success against the Cardinals, his ex team. We'll look at some others too. I know. You know, the third baseman's always in play, McMahon. So I think Colorado stack makes a little bit of sense tomorrow.
I
Or
like that. No, I like it. And I'll give, and because we're on Colorado, I will give away my first home run prop is going to be Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon, listen, he has been hot. Okay, he's been
yeah,
hot. He has 3 home runs in his last 6. Dakota Hudson gives up the long ball, and he's hit safely in 4 of his last 5 games. This kid is on fire. So I'm telling you right now, my first home run prop for Jigsaw will be Ryan McMahon. Now, how about a sneaky stack, Dave? Because for me, maybe not a lot of people may not start them, but I like the White Sox. I like them because they're going up against old man Greinke. And Greinke anymore, man, he's just a hit machine against them. I mean, you look at his numbers, you're talking about 18, 26, 29 hits in 4 games. The guy hasn't made it out of the 5th inning. I think you get some really good value with the White Sox because of some of their guys that are under that $4,000 range that I really like. Guys, listen, guys like Jacob Berger, guys like AJ Pollock. You have some really notable guys there. But what about you, Dave? What's another maybe a value stack that you have?
yeah, no, I love where you're at. I do think there's some value. Surprisingly, Greinke's a much better pitcher at home, but he
He
doesn't
is.
strike anyone out. And if he doesn't strike anyone out, you know, the White Sox don't strike out a lot. So I
No.
do think balls are going to be in play, and that's an advantageous angle to take. So I like the White Sox, but I also like Cleveland a little bit too. And I'll give out my first home run prop, and that is going to be Jose Ramirez.
Nice.
They're going against a guy in Garrett Hill that has let up. You know, he's only pitched 6 games, let up a homer in 5 out of those 6 games. So I see a homer coming tomorrow. Who's the most obvious in Cleveland? It's Ramirez. Got back on track on Wednesday night, getting an early RBI, knocking one in. He hadn't had an RBI. I think he had 1 RBI in his previous 10 games. So he's starting to get the rhythm going. Guys above him, too. You know, Quan has been really hot. We like him. Naylor, as always, really good positional player to stack. And there's some other guys that, you know, we like on the Cleveland line. Rosario, really a nice solid hitter right in front of
All
Ramirez.
around.
All around player. Quan at 4,200 isn't bad. And if you can get, I mean, we're going to have to look what they do with their lineup, but a guy like Jones or Miller, both at the 3,000 range, we'll see where they're at, where they line up. But those are good, cheap guys where you could get a really nice stack. But when we talk stacks, Tone, we like to kind of stack the top, the middle, or the back. So just try and make sure that they're somewhat close connected.
Yeah, no, 100%. And you did say cheap. And one thing for right now that's cheap is make sure you're listening to this promo here to get the best money that DFS can. Want to try out WinDailySports.com and take advantage of our summer sale? Sign up today for our special weekly promo of only $5.99 to gain you access to read all of our articles, check out our projection models, and talk one-on-one with professionals in our expert chat. Use promo code SUMMERSALE, SUMMERSALE, to drop the weekly cost from $14.99 all the way down to $5.99 for a premium gold membership to WinDailySports.com. Make sure you're subscribed to this video, you're hitting the like button, and you're checking the show notes for all the details. And Dave, it's funny you mentioned Cleveland and you mentioned Ramirez. And again, boy, Jimmy checking in. Jimmy says, following a home run pick. Jimmy, absolutely. Thanks for the love. We appreciate the follow. Hopefully we continue to hit these picks. I'm going to go with Cleveland for my second banger here, and it is Josh Naylor. Because I'm going to go righty versus lefty. I'm going to go against Garrett Hill, 30 hits, 18 runs, and 5 home runs in his last 6 games, man. I'll tell you, Naylor is a boomer bust guy, and tomorrow, or I should say today, he's going to be a boom. So, Dave, any final thoughts before we get out of here? Home run picks again. Let everybody know what you're taking. Your 2 guys, my 2 guys. I'm going Josh Naylor, and I'm going Ryan McMahon. Who you got?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's Jose Ramirez, and I'm going to end it with, listen, I know Marquez has pitched better of late, but his ERA at home is still upwards in the 6 range, has allowed 14 home runs in Coors Field, has allowed 20 home runs on the season. So someone's banging one out from St. Louis. You know, I like a guy up front like Dylan Carlson, I do, but I'm going to go with Old Faithful, a guy like Nolan Arenado. I just feel like he's got that juice. I know maybe a lot of you were think I was going Goldschmidt, but Goldschmidt is his numbers against righties are a little lower than what Arenado's are. I like Arenado's chances. He knows Marquez. He knows this stuff. Had a few years in a row there with him. So I think I like Arenado to end that series with a bang. He's had RBIs in both games so far, and I think he might have a great game tomorrow.
I like that. You gave that little Cactus Jack, bang, bang, right?
Yes,
bang, bang. But as always, everybody, this is Win Daily Sports. I'm Tony. It's Dave. Make sure you continue to follow us, continue to watch the streams. Give us a love. We'll show you the love back. Hop in the Discord chat. Make sure you're checking our promos, all our affiliate links that are on the descriptions right there. There's free money. Listen, these books are giving out free money. I know everybody has links, but we have links too. Everybody has links. The main focus is that you guys get some damn free money. So make sure you click on it and get that free money. So as always, for Tony, for Dave, for Win Daily Sports, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and remain profitable.